This is part 3 of the video tutorial on preprocessing rapid files. In this tutorial, we will be downloading the tools and files we need in order to convert the data we created in the last two videos into a usable set of files. First, we need to download the Rapid Toolbox. Navigate to the Google Drive link provided in the description and select the Rapid Toolbox folder. Download the file and unzip it to a location in ArcMap that is easy to find. You will be using these tools a lot. Open ArcMap and navigate to your preprocessing tools. We will be running several tools in this folder. First, select the Convert Flow Lines to CSV for CF tool. Select your drainage line shapefile and use the COM ID for the stream ID. The output should be saved as shown in a folder designated for these files. Make sure that the file names match up with what is shown. This tool creates a CSV file listing each stream ID with the latitude and longitude of the stream centroid. Next, run the Create Connectivity File tool. Select your drainage line shapefile and save the output as shown in your folder. This tool creates a CSV file listing each stream ID with its corresponding upstream and downstream IDs. Now run the Create Muskingum Parameter Files tool. Select your drainage line shapefile. This tool creates 3 separate CSV files for each of the Muskingum parameters. We will now use the Create Subset File tool. Open the tool and select your drainage line features. Save the file where you saved your earlier files, and this tool creates a CSV file listing each stream ID. The last tool we will use in this toolbox is the Create Weight Table from ECMWF Runoff. We will use this tool 3 times for 3 different files. First, we need to download the correct ECMWF data. To do this, navigate to the Google Drive folder shown. Download the 1, 52, and ERA runoff files. Save them to a folder on your computer where you can find them easily. Now we have all of the files we need to run the last rapid processing tool in ArcMap. Go back to ArcMap and run the Create Weight Table from ECMWF Runoff tool. We will run this tool 3 times, once for each of the files we just downloaded. Select the first runoff file. Input the Rapid Connect file we created in a previous step, and select the catchment features and use the drain line ID for the stream ID. Make sure that the output weight table is saving this file to the correct folder. For the 1.runoff file, save the file name as shown. Now do the same thing for the 52.runoff file. The only difference is the name of the file we are saving it as. Repeat for the ERA interim file we downloaded. Make sure to save the name as shown. This tool creates a CSV file specifying the relationship between an ECMWF gridded runoff file and the area of each subbasin in the watershed. Next, we need to modify our drainage line shapefiles. We will add 2 fields to its attribute table. Open the drainage line attribute table, select the Add Field tool, enter watershed for the name, and select text as the type. Now go to the attribute table and select the Field Calculator tool for the watershed field we just created. In the field calculator, type in a name for the watershed. We will use Australasia. When naming this and the next field we create, you shouldn't use any spaces or dashes, but underscores are fine. Also, it is generally best practice to avoid capital letters. Next, we will add a field for the sub-basin in the drainage line shapefile. We can do this the same way we added the watershed field previously. Now we will export our drainage line and catchment shapefiles so that we can upload them to Tethys. Right-click on the feature class and select Data, then Export Data. Specify the folders that will contain the shapefiles and click OK. The last part of this tutorial will be to put all of the files we created into a zip archive folder. Open up the folder where you saved your files from earlier. We need to add a text file with some information so that Tethys knows what to do with these files. Save the file with the format of region_name-regional. If we did the previous steps correctly, all of the file names and formats should be correct. Select each of the .csv files and the text file we just created and create a zip archive. For the name of the folder, use the watershed and sub-basin in the format shown. That concludes the tutorial on rapid preprocessing. Thank you for watching.